Hello and good morning everyone. We are in Venice and it is absolutely amazing. We came at such a good time. It's nice, it's bright, it's warm, it's sunny. I think the weather's not supposed to be too good for the rest of the week, but we'll take it as we can. This is my second day in Venice because the first day we literally just came here. We just wanted to get going, see the sights, just explore a little bit before we start doing a bit more recording. I just wanted a day to myself to explore without having to worry about any shots or any videos, anything I have to take for the channel. So yeah, stick around and I'll just show you a little bits around Venice. So I'm just leaving the hotel now. We did go down for breakfast this morning, which I will record on one of the other days I'm here, and I'll also record the hotel because it is amazing. But yeah, let's just head out. And so this one behind me is the first structural thing we see, and it's like an old English style churches here in Venice. As you can see, it's very big, like very big. Yeah, I can't really say the name because I'm terrible at saying names, but yeah, it's absolutely amazing. When it comes to Catholic churches, any churches at all, unless I have got actual permission, I do not take any pictures or any videos inside. Kind of like a respect kind of thing. So that's why I didn't get any of that one, but it was absolutely amazing inside. Hello. So our first point of call for today was picking up our museum pass tickets, where we got at the San Marco Giardinati. Probably said that wrong. But yeah, we got it on Get Your Guide, and all we had to do is come down here, get them exchanged, and that's it. We're literally like a 5-minute walk away from the museums and Doge's Palace and Balenciaga, so not really that bad. Plus we get a little walk down by the river, by the sea, and yeah, taking all the sights before we head up and start the museum tours. Yeah, so that.
Well, alright.
Look at that. Here we are, guys. We are in the main centre now, where everybody gathers, where everything is. So yeah, it's busy, but it's not as busy as I have seen on social media before. So I think we've came at like not a bad time, but yeah, it's wow. It's just wow. All the architecture, the buildings, just everything. So yeah, like I said, it wasn't far away from the stand where we got our tickets. So yeah, can't wait for the day. So the first stop of our tour is the Palazzo Ducale, formerly known as the Doge's Palace. So if ever you buy tickets for it, then it is known as the Doge's Palace. And what's amazing about this whole structure is they've rebuilt some of the areas. So two of the areas were built in like the 14th century, but one was rebuilt in order to keep the structure and everything intact. Which is quite amazing, really. But yeah, quite. Yeah. Proud. Next place. So this first building we come into with the amazing ceilings was actually only made in 2023 to 2026. I think I'm making it up. It's right here. So the ceiling and 4 doors. Oh yeah. It's even though it's made 2023, it's still a sight to see. You're finally in the main room, the one that everybody comes to Doge's Palace for. There's amazing paintings on the ceiling, and it is definitely worth coming here. I know a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, it's overrated, but seeing how much work got put into this, the structure, yeah, the restoration, like everything, it is unreal. So I would definitely make sure this is on your list to come and visit. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's stunning. Oh my god.
I'm literally touching the ceiling.
We're finally outside of doing the prisons bit. I think we're now in the courtyard. Not 100% sure, but that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from it. Yeah. We have just finished the tour, the whole walk around of Doge's Palace, and we got in about 10:10. We came out at 11:40, so you're looking at an hour and a half to walk around the whole thing. So if you are planning to come here and planning anything else, then yeah, it's about an hour and a half to walk around. But that's when we didn't have really many groups in front of us, so we managed just to walk straight through. But yeah. So on our little journey around Venice, we did stumble into this. It's called Malefica Palazzo del Pregone. It is literally just on the harbour side, on the waterfront, behind Doge's Palace. And it's really quite good. It's really informative, especially if you get the tour guide, Elia, what's it called? Elia? Really nice. E-L-I-A.
Sorry.
But he was really informative, really good. It was €30 for the both of us. Not really worth it, but same time it was worth it, if that kind of makes sense. Like, we wouldn't understand all the information, we would know more the information if we didn't have him. But at the same time, it was quite short, like really short little tour that you can just pay to get in. It's €10 each anyways to get in, so for an extra tenner you might as well get the tour guide. But yeah, really great. It's a nice little like nook, little cranny in the wall. So if you're in Venice and you just want something to do, to spend your time, then I would definitely recommend this, because it's probably about, what, 30 minutes?
Yeah, honestly, I'm took around about 30 minutes. We managed to took us into a room where you could have more than 50 people just sat in the area, and he explains what they did when they got convicted from the Council of 10 to come instead of going to so instead of convicted criminals going to the Doge Palace, the other spot that we were held was at this spot, Melfachia.
Yeah.
And once they were convicted from the Council of 10 or any other higher authorities that lived in Venice at the time, and they're held here, and instead of the overcrowding that they had at home, they were doing it here. But even with that, they started such small cell confinement that even through the idea was pointing out was there was one room that was no bigger. I used to work in a prison, so imagine like a 6 foot by 6 foot room on its own, but this room was more meant for holding around between 5 to 6 people at a time. And there was one room that we went into where it was more people convicted of witchery, so women, and there was held maximum of around about 8 people at a time. It was cleaned once a year by line, and
Vinegar, like vinegar and lime in the room.
And the
Yeah.
way that he described it was just like you can imagine the smell, you can imagine what it would have been like walking in there. And not just like in a simple room, there was a picture of a woman just like laying there, just like decrepit, horrible, just like. But it just shown like only one person could sleep at a time. So they're unchained and people having to sleep, and then that'll be it until the next day. So it's kind of like, wow, I wish.
But yeah, I would, if you do ever come to Venice, I would definitely come around to this little neck of the woods, and it just gives you, definitely get the tour guide. I would recommend it. I know 30 euros is steep for a lot of people, but if you do, then yeah, I would definitely recommend it. So we've just left the Natural History Museum here in Venice in the main square. Unfortunately, I can't get pictures of it because we're not allowed any video recording of it. It was good, it was alright. Don't think it's really worth going in, it's just a bunch of statues and little bits of decor and all that kind of thing. But if you do like going to see natural history museums, then fire away. But yeah, I wouldn't pay for it. If it's part of your ticket, then you know you might as well go for it. But other than that, it was alright. So we decided to end the day on a quick high note, visiting some more areas, just having a good walk around while the weather is nice, and then we decided to go out for some food, and then soon it was time to head back to the hotel. Hi guys, it's the third day here in Venice, and we are going to be visiting the Burano and Murano Islands. We're going to get the 2-day pass as well. It only activates like as soon as you tap it, so it doesn't activate on the day that you get it. But yeah, happy to show you what the islands are about. So I've just got my 24-hour ticket. We did get it at the little box office that was here. It cost 25 euros each, so about 50 for two, which is actually cheaper than you find online now. We get a ticket at the office. We had to walk, it was like over a bridge to 4.1, where we stand for Murano. Now every time you get a ticket you do have to validate them, and in order to do that, if you've got one of these passes, you just have to scan on one of the machines to get through. You scan it, once you hear it goes green and the beep, then that is it, validated. We were stuck for a while, but yeah, that's just how you do it. Finally off the boat to Murano. It was absolutely busy. Chock-a-block went at the 10:20 time. Unless you don't mind standing on your feet for the half an hour, 40 minutes, then that's absolutely fine, but I probably recommend getting the next time. Hopefully it might be a little bit quieter. But yeah, we're here finally on Murano. How's your coffee?
It's quite nice, I'm not gonna lie, I love it.
How's the tiramisu?
This is absolutely amazing, even though I'm dying.
Taste the matcha. Ooh.
Is it nice?
That's nice. So we've been going around and seeing so many nice artworks here on Murano, so many really great glass work, and then we come across this. What's wrong with Pikachu? Tell me what is wrong with Pikachu, because that is nightmare fuel. That is 100% nightmare fuel. So just left the Murano Glassblower Museum here, and I think it's the same with any other little museums you go to. You can take pictures, but you can't record. But no, it was a really nice little museum to go into. Like if you're ever in Murano and you just want something to do, then yeah, I would definitely recommend it. But don't actively come here just for the museum unless you're really into glass and all that art. But no, it's just a nice little thing to do. Unfortunately, we had to put our trip to Murano and Verona short, just because we didn't realise how much more stuff we wanted to do and was on our list. So we came back, we decided to get a little traghetto. Over here, only costs us €2. It's pretty hard to find them. We were lucky we found it just on the main front, but we got that over here, 10 minutes, and we just visit the St. Maria Baliscia.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, over the other side. So now I'm going to get some food, have a little rat around here, go back, see another museum, and then chill for the rest of the day.
Yep.
So we literally came over the other side, obviously like I said, on that traghetto, and it is like midday, 1 o'clock-ish, and you will not understand how much quieter it is on this side. You look over the water, crowds everywhere, but you come over, so much more quiet. Like it's absolutely unreal. We're back at the hotel now. We just came from being in the San Zaccaria Museum. It costs €3.50 to get in. If you like your gothic kind of dark style, then I'll definitely recommend going there. It was only us two in, so it took us about 5 minutes just to get around everywhere. But if there's more people in there, then probably take a bit longer. But it's only a really, really small area. You go inside a church, you pay, and obviously it's like 2-3 rooms in the underground. I would definitely recommend it. It was really nice, really quite quaint. I know it's $3.50, but like it's just one of those. We are back at the hotel, gonna go and try and find some food now. And I think we've made the ultimate decision of actually going to a McDonald's.
Come to Venice, we tried the majority of the food. Now we want a Mackey's.
Yeah, food's nice, it's really nice, but it has not agreed with our bodies, so we're going to take a time off, a night off, and
get some fast food.
And get some fast food in us. I don't think our bodies are used to all the pasta and pizza and everything we've been eating, so yeah, Mackey's it is. We are also drinking sweet lemon tea that we get from the hotel. That's been helping us. That's actually been helping our stomachs a little bit.
Yes. It's one of the best things that this hotel has offered us so far.
It's helping us on our journey, basically. Yeah, because we do think, the food's just not sitting right with us. So we're just having a break. So it is so easy to get lost in Venice, but at the same time it's so hard. No matter which route we have took these past couple of days, no matter which alleyway we go down, which way we just walk, we always end up in the same space. So this last night we got told to go straight forward, which we tried, couldn't see a way forward, so we had to go up the steps in that corner and all the way around another like 5-10 minute detour back to our hotel. And then we've just took another route, a route that we haven't took for the first 3 days we've been here, and we've ended up back in the same spot again. So, and that's happened to us a lot during this time. During our time here, we've managed to come out of every single
Nook and cranny.
Nook and cranny, ended up in the same spot. So we don't know how we've managed to do it. We always end up keep circling, even though we feel like we're going forward. Yeah, yeah. It is Thursday. It is day 4 of our trip, and as you can tell, it is now raining and windy because the past few days it's been bright and sunny and warm. So yeah, the weather just took a weird turn all of a sudden, but it is what it is. So if you do decide to come to Venice, obviously make sure you do pack for all types of weather and not just for one. One other thing that we did do whilst we were in Venice is we did do a mask painting course. This was also on Get Your Guide. I can't really remember how much it was, but it was not that expensive at all. This was so much fun. It took about an hour and a half. You can pick whichever mask you wanted to use, a small one, medium-sized one. If you did want to do one of the bigger ones, then you would have to pay an additional charge. For someone who doesn't really paint, this was such a fun experience to do. And yes, you do get to take the masks home at the end of it with you. If you do decide to do a mask painting workshop experience on Get Your Guide, then this is the address that they do give you. You get took to this address just here in this courtyard area. But if you actually follow the path going down, the shop is actually at the end here. So earlier in my video, I did mention about the Natural History Museum down in the main area. I didn't realise there's a second one. So this is actually a proper natural history museum for like the animals, kind of the skeletons, all that kind of side. So there is actually two here. Also, if you do not like seeing what's it called?
What do you mean?
Like the stuffed animals, basically. I can't remember what the word is, but if you do not like seeing animals of any sort, any regards, hanging up the wall, anything like that, then I would not recommend this spot, because there's multiple rooms, not just one or two like the normally kind of is. There was multiple, about 6-7 rooms of just full of animals that have been basically stuffed. So if you don't like that, then I wouldn't recommend this spot to you. But other than that, I think it was quite good, quite enlightening. A bit more informative. So yeah, if you just want something to do, like just put a couple of time, like just put a little bit of time in your day, then yeah, I would recommend this spot. But again, if you don't like seeing animals in that kind of state, then I would not recommend it to you. So it's our last full day here in Venice, and we just thought we'd just have another kind of little bit of a walk around, not really aiming to go anywhere. We're trying to find somewhere just to have food, and we turn the corner and we find this building. No idea what it is at all, but it's €3.50 to go in. Yeah, quite a nice little surprise. That's what I like about places like this, that we can just walk, you turn a corner and there's something different, something absolutely different that you can find. Okay. So we've ended up on the other side of San Marco, where we started out, where our hotel is right near San Marco Square, right next to Valencia, and we are now here on the other side. We literally, the airport's over that way, and we literally got the ferry in here to go all the way around to the other side. So we're about 30-40 minutes away from the hotel, which we only really wanted to be 10. Thought we'd do a quick little loop around. Yeah, we've done more than that.
We just kept walking and walking and walking.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna have to walk our way back.
Yeah, all that walking back.
It's fine though.
Actually ended up right back to where we were before. It is Friday, which also means it's the last day of our holiday here in Venice. So we are on our way currently down to have our last and final breakfast here. Ooh. How did you find the hotel?
It was okay. There was a good few nights where we woke up, one with a fire alarm going off at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, and the others with people flushing their toilets at very strange hours. And you could hear people very easily. But all in all, it was a good stay. But not 5 nights worthy.
Yeah. If you ever do decide to come to Venice, then I think 4 nights, 5 days is a lot. I can understand now why people only do like 3 days. Well, no market on. But yeah, it's definitely not worth like more than 4 nights. Definitely not. So we are halfway through our 5th day here. We're just doing the last couple of hours, just having a bit of a walk around, and how different the weather has changed. This morning it was windy, it started raining, and now the sun is out. I'm sweating. Yeah, it just shows how different the weather here can change like that. Like not even 5 minutes ago, it started getting cloudy, started getting cold again, and now the sun's out again. So yeah. Dress in layers, definitely dress in layers. After 5 glorious days here in Venice, unfortunately it is our time to come to the end. Thank God we were actually at the waiting point, the meeting point, to get picked up a lot earlier than we should have. So on the app that we've got for this holiday, it said we had to be there by, I think it was 6:25. But then the letter and everything that came to the hotel and everything said 7:10, be there 5 minutes earlier. But we just thought, you know what, we'll go for 6:30. Go to a little bit of point because we're just bored sitting there waiting. Good thing we did, because our transfer showed up at 6:40, so not 6:25, not 7:10, 6:40, literally right in the middle. So yeah, that's something else to kind of figure out and sort out and think about if you do decide to come here and get one of the transfer shuttle things that we got. Yeah, you do decide to get off the water transport from your hotel to the airport. If you have got luggage like suitcases or anything, don't go straight through this area first. You have to go right down to the bottom end on the bottom floor and check your baggage in, and this is where you go for the security area. Right, so that is the end of our holiday here in Venice. We have done 5 days in total, 4 nights here, which was more than actually we needed to.
Yeah, that's quite true.
So if you do decide to come to Venice, I would say maximum probably about 3 days. Because yeah, it's just there was too much. We did a lot of walking for the last 2 days. Literally just walking around.
I think I've walked around between each day 20,000 steps maximum. And I've been dead after every single day, all because I've been suffering. I've been able to tell.
He's been ill. He's been ill on this holiday. Literally, as soon as we landed, he had one good day and then just completely ill. Yeah, 5 days is a lot.
5 days is a lot. I would not recommend stopping in Venice itself for 5 straight days.
Yeah, the St. Marco. We've stayed in St. Marco main area. Expensive,
Yes.
but like you probably see everywhere else, where you go on the further outskirts or in the little alleyways, they're cheaper. Not in the St. Marco area at all. You literally have to cross the bridge over the main canal from the other side to even get anywhere a little bit cheaper. But the average price of food was about the same.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the restaurants, even on the little alleyways outskirts from the main areas, it's all basically the same. So it's not really that cheap. Yeah. If you like your pasta and pizza, great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely fantastic. But we had to literally look for McDonald's one of the nights because we got so sick of just eating pizza and pasta because that's always pizza, pasta, pizza, pasta. That was all that it was.
With the odd panini in between.
Yes, the odd panini, odd sandwich. Did try the cicchetti.
Cicchetti was nice.
The cicchetti was nice.
Yes. But apart from that one that you had yesterday, that did not look nice at all. It was like a beluga fish or something, and
It was cuttlefish. I had the cuttlefish one. That was alright, but there was another one. I can't remember what was on it. The spinach.
Is it the purple one?
The purple one. Yeah. I don't know. That was a little bit too spicy for me. Not that nice. But yeah. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this little video. We plan to do a bit more and more adventures that we go to, and hopefully learn so we can adapt to more of this. But yeah, we have finished our journey. So thank you very much.
See you back in the UK.
Bye.